Okay, assalamu alaikum and welcome back to another video. I'm gonna give a practice test after some time. Okay, read and select, continue. Yes, clarification. I don't think so. Best declaration. Lies. No. Prominent, yes. Transtratic. I don't. Sounds like a word, but anticipation, evaluation, complex, I don't know. Gracious. Stature, no. S- Confrontation, yes. Artificial, yes. Okay. Okay, so fill in the blanks. Continue. The autumn. Okay, the autumn leaves fall softly on the ground. hmm During the holidays, she would prepare unplanned feast, which we all looked forward to every year. What can be the word? The full process. After observing the situation, we it's safe. We, the student dormitory located. The number of suicide reports we are receiving is what? Alarming. The economic outlook we was all positive and until some answer was their concerns. Well, all positive. He didn't figure it out immediately, but it's finally on him. In the hand, ethics. From this, the whole building. Look, Mood building looked less daunting and more like a mountain to history through this. Yes. Okay, mixed language skills continue. Where did you splash them? Where did you what? I need to turn the. Okay. Where did you splash them? Okay. Where did you splash them? Okay. Next. The petals of a flower are often brightly colored and scented to attract insects and other pollinators.
Our team has a lot of positive momentum now.
Team has a lot of positive momentum now. Is it?
Our team has a lot of positive momentum now.
Yeah. The history researchers understand the order or chronology of historical events for a subject. They help students and researchers understand the order or chronology of historical events for a subject.
The company prioritized the use of recycled materials during the manufacturing process.
The company prioritized the usage of recycled materials during manufacturing process. What?
The company prioritized the use of recycled materials during the manufacturing process.
The use. Okay. Environmental protection is the stewardship and conservation of natural resources in support of long term ecological health. Constructive management practices are vital to maintain or enhance the economic value of these resources. Effective management is also necessary to safeguard environmental quality. The what can you do word? What can be these two words? The theory? No. The three main goals of environmental protections are to sustain productive ecosystem. Okay.
You are a school teacher, aren't you? You are a school teacher, aren't you?
Sorry. No. You are a school teacher. The games added many new things such as breeding and a new bag system. The games added many new things such as breeding in a new bag system.
All of these scenarios increase the demands for modern refrigeration and manufactured ice. All of these scenarios increase the demands for modern refrigeration and manufactured ice.
In 1785, William Herschel theorized about the life cycle of stars in which star would exist for a limited amount of time before exploding in a dramatic event called supernova. He also suggested that afterwards it would collapse into a ball of gas from which new stars would emerge. Emerge. The controller then tells the input to turn off power as the water is already boiling.
Now, the telephone and email are the most common means of distance communication. Now, the telephone and email are the most common means of distance communication.
When it moves all the way around the clock, the minute hand moves forward on one space. When it moves all the way around the clock, the minute hand moves forward one space.
I felt very sorry that I had put them to so much trouble. I felt very sorry that I had put them to so much trouble. I felt very sorry that I had put them to so much trouble.
A problematic resume. While you could have been a viable candidate, you lack the prerequisite desiderator. Your resume is somewhat overblown, so we strongly recommend that you dial back the back the grand. I don't know. Is it illusional? What about that word? Um, I think let's try that. Dial back the.
These tea rooms often double as bakeries so that tea and pastries are enjoyed together. These tea rooms often double as bakeries so that tea and pastries are enjoyed together. These tea rooms often double as bakeries so that tea and pastries are enjoyed together.
He claimed that his decision was because he was concerned for the orchestra's well being.
Small and large steamboats and riverboats worked on lakes and rivers. Small and large steamboats and riverboats worked on lakes and rivers.
Marine Mammal Institute. Should support to stay open. One of the trips thing sponsors every summer is the research vessel. The research vessel Ocean, Oceanus Uruguay, which what? Child research is studying wildlife. For more than a decade, these trips to this have been involved in marine research. The Oceanus 11, yeah, yeah. But it's sponsorships. Okay. Select the best sentence to fill in the blank in the passage. I never did this. Two was able to continue working this year because of the support it got in fundraising, said Jim Harvey, director of the Marine Mammal Institute. Okay. What does the funding for the oceanic work come from? Uh, One of the trips the institute sponsors everything. Sure. Yeah. For more than a decade, these trips to the sea have been important for the reduction of its funding, which comes from the national. Why was the institute able to stay open this year? Select the idea that is expressed in the passage. The celebration of all still happens. Of course, it's one to spring. In Northern Zealand. Okay. And salt. Yeah. Interactive listening. You will participate in a conversation, but the scenario below. About the scenario below. You are a student in public service department at university. Your university. You have been invited to. You have been invited to interview for a job, for a few jobs, and you want to make sure that you are prepared. You go to your professor who has years of experience in the public service sector and ask for advice how to prepare for interviews. You're a student in the public service department at university. You have been invited to interview for a few jobs and you want to make sure that you are prepared. Okay, I'm a student in public service department in my university. or at my university. Okay, public service department. Few jobs and all to prepare for interviews. Hi, Professor.
Of course. What is it? Let's see. First of all, you should make sure that you are familiar with the mission and values of the organization. They will likely ask you questions about how your experience and skills align with those.
I was doing superb in this practice test of mine, and in the middle of the test, electricity has gone, and now like without Wi-Fi connection, how will I be able to complete the practice test? And I'm not gonna lie, I was doing superb in it, like for real. But yeah, so